I'm gonna try a little experiment. So get your goggles on, folks. Show of hands, who here has played Skyrim and knows the leveling system, or lack thereof? Cool. Now, who here has seen this clip?
Have you seen this? It's a viral clip of Deborah Ann Wool teaching John Bernthal the basics of D&D in real time.
You want to play D&D?
I mean, I'll try. I mean, what do you think?
No,
I'd
like
be able to do it?
literally right now.
Sure.
All right. So what do you see? You've got a bow strapped to your back, a sword and a dagger at your hilt, right? So you're walking through the woods. It's dark. It's at night. Almost no moonlight is coming through. You hear a crack off in the distance. Something large stepped on a branch. What would you do?
First thing, how far away is the crack?
Give me a perception check.
Cool. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? You're walking through the woods. You have a sword or bow with you. It's early night and you hear a loud snap of a branch near you. Something big. What do? They might say, oh, I run faster to town, and then on a paper put down 3 and charisma. They might instead say, I pull out my weapon. You then ask, which weapon do you have, a sword or a bow? Then you put a 3 next to agility or might, depending on what they pick. Or they might say, I crouch down to hide and begin making my way to it. So then you put a 3 in agility. They might say, can I tell how far away it is? Can I tell what it is? And then you would put a 3 next to int. You see where this is going, right? You subscribing, duh. Okay, so they ask if they can tell what it is or how far away. So I hand them a D20 and I say, roll this and add 5 to your roll while putting down a 3 next to int. Then I write down investigate and I put a +5, which is 2 from the mastery point I just added and 3 for the int I just added. Let's say they roll a 6 and it equals 11. So then I tell them that they know it sounds like it was only a few feet away and it sounded like something strong, like a predator. They could say, okay, now I run to town, and I would put a 1 next to charisma. They could say, I draw my weapon, so I'd put a 1 next to agility or might, depending. They could storm into the woods, which would be a might as a secondary, or they could run to town, which we just mentioned, which would be a charisma in the secondary, or they could stealth, which might be an agility as a secondary. Get it? See, I'm using standard array, and I'm putting the stats highest to lowest in the order they're being used, or traits that are shown as the player makes choices. The skills? Well, we know at a minimum they will have 2 skill points, so I don't even need an int stat until after 2 skills are used. So if they perform a skill, I just put a mastery in that skill. And by that point, I would have acquired an intelligence stat from them by process of elimination, so then I would know how many skill points I need total. Do this in order of their choices until all the skill points are spent. Now you keep going through, you find a wolf or a bear in the woods, or they're interacting with a town guard and notifying them of something big out in the forest. Once you have the core stats, you can calculate the HP, AD, and PD pretty easily. Once filled, and once they are in town, then have them meet an NPC, a teacher, a trainer. Have the NPC ask them about their interests. Pending their answers, have the trainer train them as a class, or direct them to a trainer of the class that they want. They might even have to perform a little task. Like, let's say they want to be a monk. So they have to make it to the monastery on the top of the mountain by carrying a jug of water through an obstacle course without it spilling. Or let's say they want to be a ranger. So they have to accompany the local hunter and earn their way with a first kill. At this point, tell them they can improve their character by making them stronger or faster or smarter or more willful. This is the 2 extra stat points, and you place it where they choose. When you're offering the options, just leave out the option that they already have a 3 in. Then, a class, they get an HP boost as a feature. Just one for now. Give them an index card with a quick written name and a 1 to 2 line description of what they can do, and you can add more index cards for little tasks as you go. By now, we would have probably gotten into combat or should be entering at this point. So for combat, just have them describe what they want to do and tick off the AP as they do these things. You can offer help by adding things like, yes, you can move or hit it, or you could say, you take a second to make sure your attack hits, which is advantage, or you could tell them, you tense up for a more mighty swing, aka a power attack. Pretty neat, huh? I'm kind of excited to give this a try. For new players, this is a great intro point. And for experienced players, this could be a really fun kind of little challenge to start and play with no sheet and just earning stats and skills and features as you play. Then you'd have a full sheet and you just level from there. Anywho, share your thoughts below. I'm kind of really interested to see what you guys think of this. And until next time.